everyone, and welcome back to another video of Gaming with Daka. With 3.0 out and Sumeru out now, we can get back to our leaks for 3.1. Now, the characters in 3.1 are obviously going to be insane. We've got our Nilo, we have Candace, and we have Cyno. Or Cyno. I have no clue how to pronounce it, but let's take a look at his skills. So, he is going to be our Electro 5-star Polearm. Normal attack is Invoker Spear. We get 4 consecutive Spear Strikes, plus the regular Spear lunging forward. At level 10, we're going to be getting about 100% on each Spear Strike, except for the later ones. Those will be heightened quite a bit, and we're obviously getting the charge attack and the plunge damage. So now let's take a look at his skill. Secret Right, Cosmic Sulfur, performs a swift thrust, dealing electro damage to opponents along the path. When Cyno is under the Pack-Sworn Path Clear state triggered by his Elemental Burst, he will instead unleash a Mortuary Right that deals thunderous AoE electro damage and extends the duration of Pack-Sworn Path Clear. So, at level 10, we're going to be getting 234% damage, but if you have that skill where you do the skill while your burst is applied, you're actually going to get 282% damage. The duration is going to be 4 seconds, the cooldown is going to be 7.5 seconds, and the Mortuary Right cooldown is only 3 seconds. So, basically, if you do his Elemental Burst and then his skill, the cooldown will be a lot shorter than if you just do the skill. Now, his burst is the big hitter. It's Sacred Right, Wolf Swiftness. Calls upon a divine spirit to possess him, morphing into the Pack-Sworn Path Clear. Basically, a cooler Razor. And his Pack-Sworn Path Clear, Cyno's normal charge and plunging attacks will be converted to electro damage, and his Elemental Mastery and Resistance to Interruption will increase, and he gains immunity to electric charge damage. This lasts 18 seconds, or until he leaves the field. So it's going to have some one-hit damage pretty high, around 150%, going up to 200%, where, you know, he can do charge attacks, plunge damage. He's going to get 100 elemental bonus, elemental mastery bonus. The basic duration is 10 seconds, the cooldown is 20 seconds, and the energy cost is 80. So it's a high costing burst with 20-second cooldown. It starts to be a duration of 10 seconds, but if you then do the skill, you get a 4-second boost, right? And because the boost lasts 4 seconds and the skill's cooldown is 3, you can apply this up to 2 times until you hit that maximum of 18 seconds. Now the passive skills. First of all, the Gift of Silence gains 25% more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20 hours. Featherfall Judgment. When Cyno is in his state by the Elemental Burst, he'll enter the End-Seer stance at intervals. If he activates his elemental skill while he's affected by the stance, he'll get this effect which will increase the damage of the skill by 35%, and it'll fire off 3 Duststalker bolts that deal 50% of Cyno's attack as electro damage. Duststalker bolt damage is considered electro skill damage. So basically, while he's in his elemental burst state, he's gonna sometimes enter this stance. And if he uses his elemental skill while he's in the stance, he's going to get a 35% increase to the elemental skill, plus 3 extra arrow thingies that will deal electro damage. Lastly, we have authority over the 9 bows. Cyno's damage values will be increased based on his elemental mastery as follows. His Pack-Sworn Path Clear's normal attack damage is increased by 100% of his elemental mastery, so his burst state, and the Duststalker bolt damage from the passive is going to be increased by 250% of his elemental mastery. So he is going to be very focused on electro damage and elemental mastery, especially if you want to boost that attack. So he sounds like an absolute heavy hitter with that burst. I don't know if you guys are going to get him. Let me know in the comments below. But for now, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and Gaming with Daka out.